Hey, what's going on? Mathew, Tamin here. I get tons of questions from entrepreneurs and marketers that wanted to know, what are you planning for 2019, or what should my focus for 2019 be? And I'm going to give you some statistics that I believe is going to set your business apart in 2019. And this is video marketing strategies. Let's face it, video has a huge role in what we do today. And as you're going to see by just some of the stats, just a few of them that you're going to get, that you're going to realize that your focus really need to be on video, which is what my focus is and the client's focus is. Let's start with first by 2020. So the first number here is 80% by 2020. That is estimated that the number of the percentage of your traffic is going to come from video. 80% by 2020. 80% of your traffic is going to come from video. So how do you position yourself to make sure that by 2020, you don't want to wait until 2020, of course, to take advantage of this. So 80%, that's a huge number. So think about it. That's a huge number. Okay, now let's talk a little bit about showing up in search engines. So 53%, you got a 53% chance that your website is going to show up on search engines if it has a video. You want to get that search ranking. You want to make sure that it's showing up on Google and other search networks. So you increase your chances by 53% that search engines are going to show your website on there. Now let's talk a little bit about retention. So 95% retention rate when people watch a video. So if you want to give a message, 95%. That's a huge number. So anytime that you want to do something and you do it through video, 95% will rather they're going to retain that information compared to only 10% that retains that information when they're reading. So I've been to so many websites that all you see is just content. Now, content is definitely great, but we're moving into a digital age where people just don't want to sit there and read anymore. They want to watch a video. So by watching a video, then they're able to get things faster. So another number is 88%. And that is the amount of time that's spent on video sites. In other words, 88% more time is spent on your website if it has video. That's why YouTube is so successful, because people are spending a huge amount of time on YouTube and Facebook because they want to sit there and enjoy watching video. All right, so 60% of the people that come on your website, they would rather watch a video instead of reading text. So when someone comes on your website, 60% of them would rather watch some type of informative video about what you're doing than read text. And once again, goes back to the point where we're moving from the age of, just content, which is just text, into a more interactive, by doing that, it connects more. And then I want to show you guys another statistic. This one here is amazing. So when you're creating your videos, there are a few things that you want to keep in mind. The length of the video really determines how successful it is. So I'm just going to split this board right here. So we have 33% will stop watching the video by 30 seconds. So if you have a video that is up to 30 seconds, 33% stop. So at that point, they're not real interested in watching anymore. And that's a huge number. So by the time that you get to 45% of them, they'll stop at 60 seconds. So 45% of those that are watching your video are going to stop if your video is 60%, 60 seconds long. And then you have another 60% stops at 2 minutes. So if you have a video that is over 2 minutes long, 60% of the people, they're going to stop watching it by that 2 minutes. So when you're creating your video, you want to be able to keep the statistics in mind. That's something that I really make sure that I am doing. There's certain marketing strategy or video strategy that you want to have some videos under 30 seconds. You want to have some a minute, and then you want to have some a little bit over that. Now, of course, I'm not saying that you can't create a content that is, much longer than 2 minutes or so, you can definitely you're able to do that. Now, I want to show you a little bit about retention rate. One of the reasons why you create videos is for people to be able to retain information. So, but before going to that, let's talk a little about conversion rate. So, 27%, you get a higher click-through rate when you have a video, and 34% higher conversion rate. So 27% click-through rate. Click-through rate is when people go on your site to see something and they click on it. So by having video, 27% of them higher click-through rate, and then 34% higher conversion rate. Now this is really significant, okay? Because the more that you connect with the audience, this amount here, this number here goes up, and the more that you're able to convert, then the more that you're able to get people to do what you want them to be able to do. So you want to definitely keep that in mind. So if you're a marketer, you want to make sure that you're paying attention to these numbers. You want high conversion or click-through rate. Now there are times when you are doing a marketing that your goal is just to, you're not really focusing on the conversion per se, you're focusing so much more on the clicks. So you want to be able to say, okay, we're trying different marketing strategies. How many people are willing to click on this? So sometimes you set up conversion funnels where you're tracking just your click-through rates. And then other times you're tracking your conversion rate. So based on the type of marketing that you're doing, each one here has this plus based, off of that. Then 64% are likely to buy after seeing a video ad. So this number is key too. If you're promoting a product and you want people to purchase it, 64% of them are likely to buy when they watch a video. And video sales increase. If you have a video in your sales, the conversion rate is really great. So it went from 25% through 37% increase when you have a video in your sales presentation. So you definitely want to be able to make sure that you're utilizing the videos properly and accordingly. So, and one more thing about retention here. So 90 seconds, if you can see this here, 90 seconds, you get a 59% retention rate. And then 30 minutes or so, that's longer, than it drops down to about 14%, which is like 46%, difference in terms of the numbers there. So these are just some of the stats that as you're building your video marketing strategy for 2019 that you want to be able to make sure that you are paying attention to. By paying attention to these stats, then you can be able to build something that you can increase your conversion rate, your click-through rates, whatever that you want to do in terms of your sales, get more productivity, and get people to be able to subscribe and purchase whatever it is that you're selling.